Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches several development projects worth over 12,100 crore rupees in Varanasi. Prime Minister flags off 2 new Vande Bharat Express trains from Gorakhpur railway station, addresses closing ceremony of centenary celebrations of Gita Press. India and the UK agree to enhance cooperation to address violent extremism and radicalism. IMD reports a 7% deficit in all India seasonal cumulative rainfall during current monsoon season. And in Canada Open Badminton, India's PV Sindhu and Lakshya Sen to play for a spot in the singles semi-finals at Calgary tonight. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of 29 development projects worth over 12,110 crore rupees in Varanasi today. He inaugurated 19 projects worth 10,720 crore rupees and laid the foundation stone of 10 projects of 1,389 crore rupees. Mr. Modi also interacted with the beneficiaries of PMAY rural houses and Ayushman Bharat. Speaking on the occasion, the Prime Minister said today the government is not only giving direct benefit but also taking direct feedback which has stopped corruption. PM said the government has worked to improve the lot of future generations.
हम पूरी ताकत लगा रहे हैं कि हर योजना के आखिरी लाभार्थी को खोजकर उस तक पहुंचकर उसे योजना का लाभ पहुंचाएं। बीते 9 वर्षों में हमने सिर्फ एक परिवार और एक पीढ़ी के लिए सिर्फ योजनाएं नहीं बनाई हैं, बल्कि आने वाली पीढ़ियों का भविष्य भी सुधर जाए, इसको ध्यान में रख करके काम किया है.
He said in the last 9 years a lot of work has been done to improve connectivity of Kashi, and as a result the city has witnessed a 12-fold increase in tourist arrivals in 1 year.
आज काशी सहित उत्तर प्रदेश को लगभग 12,000 करोड़ रुपए की परियोजनाओं का उपहार मिला है. हमने जो काशी की आत्मा को बनाए रखते हुए नूतन काया का संकल्प लिया है, ये उसका विस्तार है. इनमें रेल, रोड, पानी, शिक्षा, टूरिज्म से जुड़े प्रोजेक्ट हैं, घाटों के पुनर्विकास से जुड़े प्रोजेक्ट हैं. इन विकास कार्यों के लिए आप सभी को बहुत बहुत बधाई.
The Prime Minister dedicated Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Junction, Son-Nagar railway line of dedicated freight corridor built at a cost of more than 6,760 crore rupees. Earlier, the Prime Minister flagged off 2 Vande Bharat Express trains from Gorakhpur in Uttar Pradesh today. The 2 trains are Gorakhpur-Lucknow and Jodhpur-Ahmedabad Sabarmati Vande Bharat Express. The Prime Minister also laid the foundation stone of redevelopment works of the Gorakhpur railway station, which will be completed at an estimated cost of around 498 crore rupees. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Modi said Vande Bharat trains are the new name of convenient train journeys in the country.
वंदे भारत ट्रेन ने देश के मध्यम वर्ग को सुविधाओं और सहूलियतों के लिए एक नई उड़ान दी है. एक समय था जब नेता लोग चिट्ठियां लिखा करते थे कि हमारे क्षेत्र में इस ट्रेन का एक जरा होल्ड बना ले, उस ट्रेन का होल्ड बना ले. आज देश के कोने कोने से नेता मुझे चिट्ठियां लिखकर कहते हैं कि हमारे क्षेत्र से भी वंदे भारत चलाइए.
Earlier, Mr. Modi addressed the closing ceremony of the centenary celebrations of the Gita Press in Gorakhpur. Praising Gita Press for its contribution to society, Mr. Modi said Gita Press is an institution which has always enriched social values and shown the path of righteousness to the people. Our correspondent reports.
Gita Press was established in 1923 by Jai Dayal Goenka for promoting the principles of Sanatan Dharma. In its journey of 100 years, the historic press has published over 93 crore books in 15 languages on 1800 varied topics. Recently, the historic press has been conferred with the Gandhi Peace Prize for the year 2021. Former President Ramnath Kovind also visited the Gita Press in Gorakhpur last year to kick-start the centenary celebrations of the prestigious press. Aditya Shukla, Akashvani News, Gorakhpur.
Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister Narendra Singh Tomar inaugurated a Chintan Shivir in New Delhi today. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Singh said agriculture plays an important role in the Indian economy. Highlighting the record production of food grain in the country, he said India helped several countries during the COVID-19 pandemic by supplying food grains. During the Chintan Shivir, discussion on various issues like climate-resilient agriculture, leveraging the private sector in agriculture, use of digital technology in agriculture, enhancing export of agricultural products, and ease of doing farming business will be held. Union Minister of Finance and Corporate Affairs Nirmala Sitharaman today chaired a review meeting of the saturation drive of various central government flagship schemes in Puducherry. Chief Minister of Puducherry N. Rangaswamy, members of his Council of Ministers and other senior officials of the Union Territory were present in the meeting. Puducherry has outshined the national average in many parameters of flagship schemes per lakh population in the last 4 months. After the review meeting, Ms. Sitharaman also participated in a credit outreach program organized by state-level bankers committee at Tagore Arts College Playground, Puducherry. The Enforcement Directorate has provisionally attached assets of Aam Aadmi Party leader Manish Sisodia and other accused worth over 52 crore rupees in the Delhi liquor scam case. The other accused whose assets were attached include Amandeep Singh Dhal, Rajesh Joshi and Gautam Malhotra. According to the ED, the attached assets include immovable properties worth over 7.29 crore rupees of Manish Sisodia and Seema Sisodia, Rajesh Joshi and Gautam Malhotra. The ED has attached over 128 crore rupees in the case so far, and the proceeds of crime involved around 1,934 crore rupees. In the Delhi liquor scam case, the ED had arrested 12 persons so far and has filed five prosecution complaints. Further investigation is in process in this case. The BJP has appointed election in charges for Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Telangana, where assembly polls are scheduled to be held later this year. Union Minister Prahlad Joshi has been appointed as the party's in charge for poll affairs in Rajasthan, with former Deputy Chief Minister of Gujarat Nitin Patel as co-in charge. Union Minister Bhupendra Yadav has been given the charge of Madhya Pradesh. He will be assisted by Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav. Party leader Om Mathur has been given the responsibility of Chhattisgarh, where Union Minister Mansukh Mandavia will be co-election in charge. Former Union Minister Prakash Javadekar will look after the party's poll affairs in Telangana. The BJP has welcomed the Gujarat High Court's decision rejecting Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's plea to stay his conviction in a defamation case. Briefing media in New Delhi today, BJP spokesperson Ravi Shankar Prasad said the Congress leader is facing 10 defamation cases for his comments against leaders and organizations, and if he acts like this, the law will catch up with him. Mr. Prasad alleged that it has become a chronic habit of Mr. Gandhi to abuse and defame. He also accused him of insulting the OBC community by his remarks. Meanwhile, briefing media in New Delhi, Congress spokesperson Abhishek Manu Singhvi said they will approach the Supreme Court against the High Court verdict. In Bihar, the Patna High Court today reserved its verdict on the fate of the caste-based survey case, the survey being conducted by the state government. The division bench of Chief Justice K. Vinod Chandran and Justice Madhuresh Prasad is expected to pronounce its decision in the case next week. The Patna High Court had put an interim stay on the survey on the 4th of May this year and ordered the state government to preserve the data collected so far. The court had questioned the motto of the survey and observed that it is a kind of census in the garb of a survey. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. United Kingdom National Security Advisor Tim Barrow today met National Security Advisor Ajit Doval in New Delhi. The two sides discussed regional and global issues of mutual interest. This was followed by the delegation-level talks wherein both countries reaffirmed their close strategic partnership and agreed to accord maximum priority to further enhance the security linkages. The two sides agreed to enhance cooperation to deal with violent extremism and radicalism. They also affirmed that there can be no justification for violent extremism and radicalization in a democracy. According to official sources, the Indian side raised the issue of extremist elements in the United Kingdom, threatening individual officers of the Indian High Commission. India has urged the United Kingdom to take strong action against these elements. Both sides agreed to work closely on counter-terrorism, counter-terror financing, illicit drug trafficking and counter-radicalization. The two sides also agreed to deepen mutually beneficial collaboration in critical and emerging technologies. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar today visited the water project built with Indian assistance in the Kidamba ward of the Dar es Salaam region of Tanzania. The project supplies water to Dar es Salaam. The External Affairs Minister is on a 4-day official visit to Tanzania. Taking to Twitter, Dr. Jaishankar asserted that bringing Indian expertise, experience and best practices is the key to the development partnership between India and Tanzania. The minister stressed that working to the priorities of Africa, India is a partner with a difference. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla has said that India is determined to further strengthen and broaden its strategic partnership with Mongolia. Mr. Birla, who is leading an Indian parliamentary delegation to Mongolia, called on President Uknagin Khurelsukh at Ulaanbaatar. He highlighted that the shared glorious heritage of Buddhism underpins the ties between the two countries. The Law Commission of India has cautioned the people against fraudulent WhatsApp texts, calls and messages being circulated regarding Uniform Civil Code. In a statement today, the Commission clarified that it has no involvement or connection with these texts, calls or messages. It said the Commission has noticed that certain phone numbers are rotating among individuals, falsely associating them with the Law Commission of India. The Commission urged the people to exercise caution and rely on official sources for accurate information. The Ministry of Defence signed a contract with Hindustan Aeronautics Limited (HAL) for the procurement of 2 Dornier aircraft for the Indian Coast Guard in New Delhi today. The Dornier aircraft will be manufactured indigenously at HAL's Transport Aircraft Division in Kanpur, aligning with the government's Make in India initiative and contributing to self-reliance in defence. The contract, valued more than 458 crore rupees, includes the associated engineering support package. The India Meteorological Department (IMD) has reported a 7% deficit in all India seasonal cumulative rainfall during the current monsoon season. In its analysis of overall rainfall distribution during the 1st to the 5th of this month, IMD said Northwest India has experienced a significant 37% increase in rainfall. During the period, the IMD has forecast moderate, fairly widespread to widespread rainfall with isolated heavy rainfall over the region during most days of this week. It added East and Northeast India has witnessed 17% decrease in rainfall, while South Peninsula has recorded a 32% decrease. Meanwhile, in Kerala, over 7,800 persons have been shifted to 203 relief camps set up at various places across the state. Pathanamthitta district has the highest number of 70 relief camps. Over 790 families have been lodged in these camps. In the Canada Open Badminton Tournament, India's PV Sindhu and Lakshya Sen entered the singles quarterfinals. Two-time Olympic medalist Sindhu received the walkover in the second round last night after the withdrawal of her rival Natsuki Nidaira of Japan. Fourth seed Sindhu will take on Cao Fangchie of China in a clash of the last 8 tonight. In men's singles, Commonwealth Games champion Lakshya defeated Brazil's Igor Coelho in the pre-quarterfinal. He will meet Julian Carragher of Belgium in the quarterfinal tonight. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches several development projects worth over 12,100 crore rupees in Varanasi. Prime Minister flags off 2 new Vande Bharat Express trains from Gorakhpur railway station, addresses closing ceremony of centenary celebrations of Gita Press. India and UK agree to enhance cooperation to address violent extremism and radicalism. IMD reports a 7% deficit in all India seasonal cumulative rainfall during current monsoon season. And in Canada Open Badminton, India's PV Sindhu and Lakshya Sen to play for a spot in the singles semi-finals at Calgary tonight. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.